So today's job is to backfill the trench behind me. This trench I dug by hand. It's for the sewage system. Everybody in this village needs to have a mains sewage system. So I had to do it by hand. It was too expensive to do it by machine, I think. It didn't take me too long, a couple of weeks, a couple of weekends even. But yeah, the pipes got put in yesterday. There's no pea gravel underneath. The pipes are just resting on on some blocks. So I need to backfill gradually so there's not too much weight on the pipe to cause any damage. If you'd seen my Instagram page, you would have seen me digging this. I went a bit overzealous, I think, and dug a bit too deep, but I didn't know. But I figured it was easier to backfill now than to dig whilst the guys were here. And you know, they needed it deeper, but it's good. I'm happy with it. Luckily, I had some help from my brother-in-law, so a job that was going to take me the best part of the morning we managed to do in an hour. We've managed to put enough soil in to fill the trench up until the level of the pipe. Been told to just leave that settle and it will just weigh itself down, and then after a couple of days, maybe midweek or next weekend, I can just refill, keep refilling until it's capped, until it's level at the top. Then I'm planning on making some kind of post barrier, just a rudimental thing so the tractor in the next field doesn't go over my pipe. So that's me done digging for the day. So now I'm going to give you a tour of the rest of the plot, show you my garden and show you in and around the area. So this is the front of the house. As you can see by the walls, maybe, it's just a scratch coat. So I need to re-render the walls and make it look smooth and then give it a lick of paint. But firstly we want to, eventually, probably not this winter, but eventually we want to put insulating polystyrene tiles on the outside. Seemingly in this country it's the thing to do because there's such extremes in the temperatures. The summer it's close to 40 degrees most days, and in the winter it's well in the minuses. So to have a proper insulated house is quite important. But this winter we're not really bothered about it just yet because we're not living in there. So we're just going to leave it for this winter, and then maybe spring, summer, that's something to do. So just to clarify really, for those who know me, they know what my situation is, and for those who don't, my situation is I live in Hungary. This house is in Hungary. I moved here in 2015, start of the summer in 2015 with my wife, just after we got married, with the aim of buying a house and starting a family. We've pretty much accomplished what we set out to do, which is good. My wife's pregnant. We're due our baby in December this year. So a little Christmas baby, and when she comes, everything's going to be a bit chaotic, I reckon. But it's going to be fun. I can't wait. Very excited now. It's nearly time. Yeah, pretty much that's our situation. It's unique in as much as it's an Englishman in Hungary, and you get to see me hopefully struggle with the language and you know, speaking as much as possible in any given situation. I'm going to try and film as much interaction with me and a Hungarian as possible. More than likely my brother-in-law. So yeah, it'll be fun, I guess. Like I said in the first video, the plot of land, it's a 2,200 square meter plot. It's a rectangular plot. Next to it is two plots which are used by a farmer, and every summer he puts crops in there. This summer was sunflowers. They look pretty beautiful through the summer. And last year was watermelons. So next year, who knows what he puts in there, but it's nice to have a farm plot there. Plot of land next to us, the neighbour's doing some renovations as well, but he's not YouTubing it, which I don't know why. It seems fun. But he's on the renovations as well. The land, the back garden, let's say, it's full of Christmas trees at the moment. There's close to about 400 Christmas trees in this plot, and in a couple of years time, we can just chop them down and make a pretty penny. That's all we plan to do with them. And then if it's not too much of a hassle, and if we make a good enough of a pretty penny, we can keep doing it. We have the space. From behind the camera, there's another, I'd say about 25 meters worth of land, and in that's just tree, just wood, you know, just a little orchard that we will chop when they're big enough, and then we'll use it for firewood. The idea with the plot of land is to one side make a vegetable plot and try and be fairly self-sufficient, because the weather allows us to in this country. It's pretty good, so we want to try and do that. Priority wise, it's not high on the list just yet, so in a couple of years time or a year's time then we can start doing that. I ideally want to build a fence around the outside, around the perimeter of it. I want to put big fern trees to block out the wind and to just kind of enclose it a bit more, and it would be nice when they're established and you know, they're nice to see. We have two big garages, relatively big garages, and some outhouses for animals, so the idea is to get some chickens and some ducks, and I want to get some goats as well, so I find them quite funny. And they can cut my grass. We also have a smokehouse, so we get some garlic growing in the vegetable plot. We can smoke some garlic and some paprika and anything really. Some meat, we can smoke some meat. And yeah, it's a steal really for what we paid, the amount of land that we have. It's perfect. It's just a lot of work involved, and nothing will be done very quickly. I think it's just an ongoing process to maintain this size of garden. It's pretty nuts. So that's it for today, I guess. If you like the video, drop a like, leave a comment if you wish. Any kind of constructive criticism would be nice. Follow us on Instagram, Barker Renovations, and yeah, share, do everything you need to do, and I'll catch you later. Bye.